Today's lesson is on rhythm. Some people have it and some people don't. I want you to watch this video put together by Miss Volk and let me know what the definition is for rhythm. What is rhythm? And if you struggle with rhythm, what do you do about it? How can you improve? Talk with you later.
Soulja Boy, tough. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soulja Boy.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our final musical element of rhythm.
Hey, got rhythm!
It looks like it would be pronounced rhythm, but it's not. I'm a soprano and an oboist, which means that rhythm is something I just make up. I'm kidding. Mostly. Rhythms can be sung,
I am not throwing away my shot.
played, or spoken.
Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me.
Rhythm can be defined in many different ways, but for our purposes, we're going to think of it as long and short sounds separated by rests. For long and short sounds, let's listen to We Will Rock You. Right there, you have short, long, short, long. Rests, on the other hand, are moments of silence in music. Think of it like this. If you lie down and you're resting, you're typically silent.
What if I snore? What if I talk in my sleep? What if I'm a heavy breather?
But probably the most important thing about rhythm is keeping a steady beat. You've probably seen that person trying to clap along with the music who just can't quite get it together.
Well, of course I know him. He's me.
If you remember, tempo is how fast or slow the music is, and that is determined by beat. Yes, the beat might get faster or slower depending on tempo, but it should always remain steady. Think about when you're running.
You don't even run.
I do to the refrigerator.
Your heartbeat might speed up or slow down, but if it starts getting irregular,
Like it did when I drank 4 cups of coffee the other day.
you should 100% call a doctor. I'm serious. Have you ever heard someone say, now she's got rhythm? Well, it's probably because they don't dance like me. Instead, they dance to the beat. We have a couple of important terms to learn about rhythm. One of them is syncopation, which means that the rhythm is off the beat. Every beat has an upbeat or a downbeat. So let's focus on the downbeat.
Rhythms can be counted in different ways, but we're going to use numbers like this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, keeping the beat the same, I will say the downbeat and the upbeat represented by numbers and ands.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
If you make the downbeat steady but silent, you're left with just the upbeat.
And. That's what syncopation is based on. It's found a lot in jazz.
It's called jazz.
But it really can be found in anything.
Anything. Yes, anything.
Look at the song Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
Here comes the sun.
If I sang the song without syncopation, it would sound like this.
Here comes the sun, do. Here comes the sun.
I will have nightmares about that. Another important term is time signature. Have you ever wondered what those numbers at the beginning of a piece of music mean? No? Well, I'm telling you about time signature anyway.
After the clef, you see a set of numbers. The top number is simple. How many beats are in the measure? Usually it's something simple like 2, 3, 4, 6, or 12. But then sometimes you get composers like Bach, who in his piece, The Well-Tempered Clavier, put in a time signature of 24/16.
Why did you do that?
The bottom number tells you which note gets one beat. It's all based on the whole note. How many whole notes can you fit in one whole note? Well, 1, so the bottom number would be 1. How many quarter notes can you fit into a whole note? 4, so the bottom number would be 4. How many eighth notes can you fit into a whole note? 8, so the bottom number would be 8. In 6/8, there are 6 beats in a measure, which is the top number, and the eighth note gets the beat. In other words, there are 6 eighth notes.
Even something complicated like 3/16 isn't that hard to figure out. There are 3 beats in a measure, the 16th note gets the beat. Therefore, there are 3 16th notes in a measure.
In 4/4 time, which is much more common, there are 4 beats in a measure, which is the top number, and the quarter note gets the beat. A quarter means 1/4, which is where the 4 comes from.
So why don't we just simplify and call it a fourth note? No idea, they didn't put me in charge. The thing about rhythm is that I could talk to you about different rhythms and notations for hours, but then you would fall asleep.
We do that anyway.
But thanks to modern technology, it's as easy as Googling a chart to see what notes get what value. Siri, let me see your screen. So now you've learned about all of the basic musical elements.
You basic.
tempo, timbre, rhythm, melody, pitch, harmony, and dynamics. So go out there and use this knowledge.
You're talking at a forte and I need you at a piano, so if you could just...
Yeah, see, the thing is, the timbre of your voice is like super annoying.
Man, this is a great slow song. Actually, it's Largo.
Or maybe just keep it in your brain. This has been Miss Volk's online classroom, and remember, friends don't let friends clap on 1 and 3.
Rhythm. Music. My gal, who could ask for anything more?